have Design Wednesday to be our remediation day. The data is showing us that we need to do a little bit more polishing on our algebra concepts. So today we're going to be working in centers. We're going to be working on algebra concepts coming from the standards that are on the board. The standards are lengthy, so I had to abbreviate them. So let me have a reader. Janice, if you can give me the first two standards, and Jasmine, the second two standards, please.
MCC 6EE2A, write expressions. MCC 6EE4, identify equivalent expressions.
Okay, Jasmine.
MCC 6EE7, analyze relationships using graphs, tables, and equations. MCC 6EEN, solve equations.
EE9. MCC again is what, class?
Mathematical.
Absolutely. EE. Who remembers what EE is? Because again, we are in remediation, so we're going back and pull up some things that we've worked on before.
Essential element.
Essential element. Let's look at the words. Look at the words and unpack the little standards that we have. What words do we see? Okay, we see expressions. We see equivalent. We see equations. So today we're going to be working on evaluating expressions and equations. Okay? We have 4 centers. So I'm going to first, I'm just going to put some down and let you pass them around.
How much do I know about expressions and equations?
Okay, how much do I really know about expressions and equations? Well, what is an expression? Who remembers what an expression is? Versus an equation. Keon. Keon Tillman, I put the T first, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Expression is like a problem or a table or something that you have to solve.
Okay, all right. Let's add to that. Desmond.
Is it like the algebraic number or something like that?
Okay, they do contain numbers. They contain what else?
Operations.
Operations. And what's that other word we need to include?
Variables.
Variables. Especially when we start looking at algebraic expressions, we're looking at variables as well. So, if you would, just grab your worksheet. This particular worksheet will travel with you throughout the course of the day. All right? It will travel with you throughout the course of the day. Center 1 is called double time twister. This is center 1. Center 1, raise your hand, please. All right? Everybody acknowledge where center 1 is because we're all going to be rotating today in a clockwise formation. Center 1, you are going to be matching, translating the words and math. Translating words, phrases with the actual numeric concepts, okay? You're going to be using your ruler, but I'm going to ask that you do not write on this sheet because we all have to use it for the rest of the day with my other classes. But if you line up your expression edge to edge, you're going to cross through an alphabet and a number. Number 1 is shown for you, so you're going to actually record the alphabet and the number that you are crossing through when you match up the words and the math, okay? We're working with algebra blocks, using algebra blocks to model expressions and to show how we can combine like terms. Who knows what like terms are? What are like terms? Y'all, I've heard from you. Let's hear from somebody else. Keon, that okay? Okay. Let's see. Mary, what are like terms?
Like terms are terms that have like the same numbers.
They are either
Numbers or variables.
okay. What do those variables look like? If they're like terms, what do the variables look like? Can you give me an example?
Like 7A and 2A.
Are
Like terms.
like terms, absolutely. Well, is 7A and 2B like terms?
No.
Because the variables are
Different.
absolutely. What about 7x and 2x squared. Like terms?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Why? Tanae.
Because what number you said?
Of course, I don't remember, but I'll give you another one. 7x plus 2x squared.
Okay, because 7x is not squared and 2x is.
Absolutely. They have to also be the same.
Operation square unit.
I think I heard somebody say it. Same exponent. Absolutely, it has to be the same exponent. I can add any x squares together that I want, but I can't add an x with an x squared, correct? All right. Now, center 3, raise your hand. I'm sorry, center 2, raise your hand. Everybody see where center 2 is? Center 3, raise your hand, please. Center 3, you're going to be working on relating graphs, tables, and equations. You're going to begin with the table, and you're going to match the function that goes with the table, or the rule function basically works the same. Then you're going to include the expression that matches that table, and also the graph that matches that table. Okay? Now, this particular standard was one of the ones that we really struggled with on our last unit. So the data is showing that we got to continue to kind of practice this particular standard. Okay? Everything is put in cups for you, so when we begin, then we can dump them out and then begin to match them together. Okay? And center 4. Raise your hand.